What's going on, Reject Nation? Greg Alba here with Cisco Ramon from the Flash TV series.
Hey, what's going on?
E3 2017 is upon us. Every year when it comes on this channel for E3, I have to give a disclaimer. I'm not a gamer. Everyone asks me to do all these trailers and I'm like, I'm not a gamer. I always tried to bring on people who actually play video games consistently. And people like Tony Gill, Treasy on Instagram, It's in the Gamer on Twitch. He's a regular frequent gamer. He live streams throughout the week on his Twitch now.
That's what I've been doing.
He's been doing that.
This guy pressured me into it, man.
That's what I do.
I keep going.
Just want to give another disclaimer that throughout the week, yes, I know there's a lot of trailers that have already been released and there's more coming out. All my gamer buddies, they all have really tight, busy schedules, but I've talked to a lot of them in text today. So they're all coming over on like separate days, some on Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday. If nothing comes out at the rate that you want it to come out, that is because I'm working around everyone else's schedule right now, and it's usually in the evenings when they're available. That disclaimer will also be in the next video, but let's start off with the Dragon Ball FighterZ reveal trailer. Xbox.
Dragon Ball Z. Oh, bringing back all the classics. Right. Yeah, baby.
You know, the fighting games for Dragon Ball have always been cool. Here we go.
Oh, here we go,
yeah.
baby. Yeah.
Alright. Nice,
yes.
Nice. That's what I was hoping to see.
Oh, yes, baby.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Alright. Oh, alright. Turn him into a cookie.
My ejaculation noise.
Woo. Came hard. Yeah. Wow. Nice, man.
You know, I actually do have some thoughts. As much as I said I'm not a gamer, I have some thoughts that I could give because I like fight. I'm good at. I think if there's one thing I get pretty good at, it's the fighting games. I'm pretty damn good at. You know, whenever I go to Tony's, I'm like, let's put on one of those. Injustice 2, Tekken.
That's all we're getting into is fighting games. We never played anything else.
The Dragon Ball games, as the trailer just started, I started looking back at when Dragon Ball Z games were already coming out, like way back in the day, like on PlayStation.
They've
always been cool.
So long,
They've always been cool. When you could do the combat, like from the very get-go, they've always been cool. Watching the evolution of it is really neat because I love the blend, the seamless blend of transitioning when you're fighting and then you do like the cut to like the animation style. Yeah. Because the fighting mode already looks like the anime when you're playing. You know, like as compared to like Injustice, whenever they do the cutaway extra special combo, it looks like a movie clip, and then the fighting graphics look different. Here, the fighting graphics and the movie clip look fairly similar because it's all inspired by the anime look. Yeah, I mean, like, the way the movements are just keep getting crazier and crazier and more like... my favorite parts of the trailer are when they're like...
the quick See, the thing with how I feel for this one compared to all the other ones that have come out for a while, they've been trying to, like, for the last couple games, it felt like, just be able to expand your surroundings. So, like, let's say if a fight could be a far distance away, you have to actually travel to get into the fight with someone. It almost feels like Marvel vs. Capcom in a way.
A little bit,
it's like, you have the 3-on-3, 2D, just gotta go clashing at each other, just like how Marvel vs. Capcom is. It feels like they're trying to go away from that, like, oh, you have to go a far distance just to catch up to someone and start fighting. We want to just get back into the fighting. Even when he did those kicks from like throwing him into another distance, that might be like transitioning to another area.
It makes you want to play it. It makes you.
It just feels like I was jumping into like Dragon Ball Z Street Fighter. I was like, yes, this is perfect, man. With the way the other games were, like, I enjoyed them. It was way more of like just trying to open world it in a way. But at the end of the day, I just want to get back to just some straight up Dragon Ball Z whooping ass. You know, like
when you're playing a Dragon Ball game, that's all you really care about.
Yeah, and
I mean, I'm all for like story expansion and honoring the story and its cutscenes cutscenes and clips and whatnot. But when you're playing a Dragon Ball Z game, you just want to get. For me, I'm the kind of guy who just wants to get to the fighting like right away.
All the games that came out for it, it's like you can only tell the Dragon Ball Z story we all know so many times. Where you're just like, damn. This is just like updated, the exact same story though.
We get it.
With this
Goku
one,
and
it's
Vegeta
like,
don't get along.
Yeah, right from the beginning. And then they become friends. I feel like it'll just be good to go through the story again, like get those old references that you get from like the old movies that are the shows that they have, and who knows, they might be able to start putting in a lot of the new characters they have for the new Dragon Ball Supers nowadays and stuff, just to get it back into just straight fighting. I don't need to fly for about like 1 minute to catch him and start whooping his ass.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for this one.
I'm pumped for this. I can't wait till you buy it so I can play it.
You're gonna come over to my house. We're gonna live stream it right when it comes out. Look at E3. Games come out like a year later and stuff. So we're gonna get a lot more trailers for this. It's gonna get really in depth. But I'm excited, man. I hope it comes out like really soon.
Let's hope so. All right, guys. Well. There we go, kicking off the E3 trailers. Alrighty, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to The Real Rejects, click that notification bell. Tony Gill is Treasy on Instagram, but more importantly, if you don't care to look at his photos, make sure to follow him on Twitch at It's In The Gamer. I occasionally guest on there. I have a Twitch account that I haven't used yet.
Once we get it all set up and we start figuring out how to do it just right, you know, I'm gonna have Greg coming over a lot more, just because if he's doing these game trailers, I'll at least want people to know that he is trying to get into these games, so it's not like he's just just throwing out information just based off of what he read. Actually playing that shit.
For show.
For showies.
All right, take care, pipes.